My friend, I think it is time to tell you the second part of my story that led me to Skyrim, so far from my homeland, and to tell you more about my nightmares. There was a Talmor ambassador family living in a castle near our village. They despised us, puny humans, and we paid them back with the same coin, of course. That happened. The leader of this family, an ambassador himself, was also a very talented healer. It was strange. He always looked down to us, but as well always cured those who were hopeless. But after a few months, I started to realize the reason of this kindness. People started to talk about strange sounds, strange noises, strange lighting going from his manor at night. If we only realized that day, we can't prove anything because objects of these practices were digged out from the graves, carefully, one by one, without being spotted. Necromancy. He practiced it and used our own nearby villages for years at a flesh store, while nobody was able to even blame him, as he was under Talmor protection. But I always sensed he was not just a necromancer, he was something much more evil, ancient, dangerous. And one day happened what you have heard from me when we only met, my friend. He killed dozens of innocent people in my village for some kind of his next filthy experiment. Killed everyone, my whole family, my little sister. I lost myself in anger that day. I tried to bring them back, but that was only walking corpses with empty eyes. But still, my family returned the debt. Their soulless walking corpses lacerated and ate everyone in this cursed manor. Everyone but one. His name is Sir Langerpod. I escaped and spent years in exile far from my homeland, not because I was afraid of justice punishment. I escaped because he will never forgive me for daring revenging him. He will always pursue me, and it seems he somehow managed to find me even here. No matter how much stronger I became, he will always be a dark menace following me in nightmares, a rival, a monster, a curse who destroyed my life. I'm tired to live with remorses, and so very soon I will have to face him, whatever the end will be. Well, good job, boys. That is enough for today, I think. And how do you think, my friend? Well, we're done here. Time to have some good drink in Bennett Mare. Huh? Did I hear something? Oh, no, it can't be. Huh? By the Oblivion! Am I dreaming? It's a live dragon! Oh, no, 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 no! Faster, boys! Faster! The watchtower! It's burning! Whatever you are, not this time! Damn monster! Does it ever feel pain? Good, he's not focusing me. It's my chance. You landed on wrong necromancer, beast. Did he talked? What's oh my again the same oh my head, what's happening? Huh? What that I did? What's happening?
I can't believe it. You're dragonborn.
I'm sorry, but I have a terrible headache. I am who?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I have not a single idea what's happened to me, but I would gladly know.
Well, you can shout now. You couldn't before, right? That can only mean one thing. You must be dragonborn. What are you talking about?
Isn't that too much for just 1 week? It's just too much.
There weren't any dragons then. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever.
You say you left being awfully quiet. That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't... Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know for sure. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Hrothgar. You ain't at all.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. Really are dragonborn
I'm taking command here for the moment. You head back to Whiterun and let the Jarl know what happened.
Why? Oh well. Sure, why not? But after that, I will have my drink.
You're the best. Can you be my father?
Huh? What was that? This voice. It's somehow familiar to me, but I urgently need to understand what's happening. Wait here, boys.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summon. So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Oh yeah, he was there. The watchtower was destroyed, but dragon is dead.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of energy from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
Well, let's say, but what do they want from me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrothgar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrothgar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
I'm honored. Thank you, Jarl.
Yes, my lord.
Well, so I think I must be going. Dragonborn.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve.
Well, I'm not already used to it, but welcome. What can you do for me?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
I don't need your life. Better just stay alive. But for now, well, go to the Dragonborn Museum in Solitude and help a man named Orion. See you.
Until next time.
Hey, old man.
I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous.
I'm sorry, but is the way to High Hrothgar behind your back?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Oh, well, and what type of deliveries?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning. Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
Oh, oh yeah, I see. Sorry, got to go.
Well, time to gather more supplies like this.
So, 7,000 steps, you say? Easy morning run. What? You don't need to breathe. Well, but on the other hand, that's quite a sight. So, dragonborn, tomb, shouts, greybeards. Let's see what can they tell me.